time, the kind, benevolent ruler decided that he had had enough of the evil being around, and he's like nothing can exist in my kingdom that is not love. Kind, benevolent, and so slowly all of the evil got like coagulated into a big giant bomb as it was making its way out of the kingdom by the power of the Kree. But then some little jackass kid saw the big blob of evil and was like, I'll love you. And so all of that evil was going to go into the child. And everybody thought that would be a terrible idea, to have it all concentrated into one kid. So they decided that they'd all love it a little.
That's the real takeaway here.
That's heavy. Yeah.
This fantastical scenario.
It's crazy story.
It's grim grizz.
About a blob.
It's making us think about some very real questions.
It's like a mirror.
About our own choices.
Yeah.
About our responsibilities.
Reflecting back on us.
What would you do
if
you were faced with a giant blob of evil?
With grim grizz.
With grim grizz.
Would you try to love it?
Would you try to love it away?
Would you run away?
Would you run away?
Would you fight it? Would you try to destroy it?
If everyone's a little bit evil,
is
anyone really evil?
Wow.
Howdy, embody. Give me 1 second to get things going here. I think the audio might be a little. I think that's better. There we go. How's everybody doing this evening? It's my first time trying to play branding, and I don't have a quick and easy way to do it in OBS yet, so it's just playing it through Windows Media Player. Hopefully it wasn't too disorienting to have it double playing since I had the YouTube page open for it, but it worked out okay. So we're playing a new game, and we're not doing Steel Sword. In wilds beyond, they speak your name with reverence and regret, for none could tame our savage souls, yet you challenged that. Under palest watch you taught we changed, base instincts were redeemed, a world you gave to bug and beast as though they had never dreamed. So for those who don't know, we're playing Hollow Knight. Out of the grimdark world of Dark Souls and into the grimdark world of Hollow Nest. Is it still way louder? Let me see if I can adjust that. Once I get to a place I can do a menu, I'll adjust it. Give me 1 second. I just want to play the cutscene, you know. Bring you all into the world with me. And off we go to the town of Dirtmouth. Fix the volume. Let's see, audio. Hopefully that's a little better. It's a little quiet. There we go. That's a little better. Ta-da. Alright. Can anybody in the audience tell me, what is the first thing that you do in any platformer? To see if it's actually a good platform. Go left! Slicarius gets the extra credit today. So I want... Let me redo that properly. Howdy, Embody. Afriel here. Today I want to talk about how you, little vessel, should raise your nail. And part of this is, or a lot of this is a rehash of a talk that I originally gave when I was teaching at Engineer Basic Officer Leaders course. I probably should pay attention enough to see that I have things to hit. And I had a chance to kind of just introduce myself and like make some opening remarks to the students of the class. And I kind of knew what I wanted to say, but I didn't really have adequate preparation, not because I didn't have the time beforehand, but I just didn't make the time to adequately prepare for it. So I hopefully have done a little bit better job here. I'm also going to be a little bit more explicit about the fight for good versus evil than I was comfortable saying at the time. And I think that it probably would have been unwise for me to speak as explicitly about that at the time relative to what I want to do for this. And if any of my students do end up ever watching this, I'm sorry I couldn't do more for you, but I hope that I at least did enough. So, Mario mind control is strong. A little quiet when talking normally. Let me get a little closer to the mic. How's that? Is that better? I get to wait for whatever the delay is. Oh, thank you, Ups. Much appreciated. And yes, the coffee bot is working properly. That's good to see. Okay. Yeah, I'll just stay closer to the mic then. Alright. So, a lot of my experiences... stupid. A lot of my experiences when I was in the Army... There we go. A lot of my experiences when I was in the Army were very difficult for me to make sense of until I finally understood something that I see as true. Which is that other people, not everyone, but a lot of them, especially when you start going into higher ranks of places, they are playing their own games. Sometimes that game is selfless, sometimes it's selfish, and sometimes it's focused on the domination and control of others. The selfless people are not going to force you to play their game. They will offer it to you, and they'll hope that you take them up on it. But the worst they'll do is they will remove you. I can't get back up to it. They'll remove you from the game if they believe that you are detrimental to the well-being of others. And focus on platforming. Is there anything else down this way? Yes. Can I bounce? I can bounce off those. And I... Wow, that was beautiful. The other two, the selfish and the ones focused on control and domination, they will generally try and mask as selfless. I'm going to read this real quick. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Within our lands, do not hide your true form. Let all bask in your majesty, for only this kingdom could produce one such as you. Fury of the Fallen. I think that's the get power up if you have low health. So whenever we get to a bench, we will equip it, although I probably won't use it too much. Also, let me heal real quick. Not that I really need it right this second. No, those don't count as deaths. Deaths are only when I lose all of my health, and then Shade will spawn. Yeah, red Tearstone ring. There we go. Slasher's got it. And is there anything over here? I don't think so, no. At least not yet. Not that I can reach. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Beyond this point you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the eternal kingdom Hallownest. Yeah, the environmental deaths are they're not deaths. They lose you health and they set you back a little bit, but they're not deaths in the same way that death is proper. No, that wasn't a death. It kind of looks like it, but trust me, there's another mechanic that comes into it where you're actually dying. And welcome to Dirtmouth, the fading town. Oh there, traveler. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quite quiet, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared, headed down that well one by one into the caverns below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment, that darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. A little bit of foreshadowing there. And select not start. Is this third Tearstone ring? When close to death, bear strength increase. Yep. And I don't have any other ones, so I may as well put it on. And I don't think this is open yet. Yep. The Zelda and Cornifer aren't open just yet. Anyway, getting back to what I was talking about. So the other two will try and mask as selfless. They know that they're playing a zero or negative sum game, but the only way that they can get weaker players to agree to play with them is if those weaker players believe that it's a positive sum game. Because if it's a negative sum game, why would I ever play against somebody who can just kill me and take my stuff? I have to believe. I have to believe that there's some way that I can make out positively. And so, knowing that, they will try and deceive you into believing that they're selfless. But even if they know that you... This guy's weird. Oh, I haven't unlocked him yet because I haven't gotten any of the caterpillars. There are still cases where alliances will make sense even for selfish or dominating ones, though. If they are selfish and they believe that they can backstab you before you backstab them, then they will absolutely ally. And if they are a predator, then they will ally with other predators in the event that they believe that that alliance will help them to better acquire prey. Ah, stupid. I'm trying to read and play, and this is a lot more... There are a lot less gaps, a lot more focus required. I can't get up that yet. Oh, this is just soul. Okay. I probably should heal, huh? Yeah. So, you have to know all of that in order to properly see. But even with that sight, even knowing the kinds of games that others play, you still have to make a choice. Do you believe quote unquote, that the world is positive sum, or at least that it can be? Or do you believe that the world is negative sum? That you better get hunting. And oddly, this next piece of advice, actually applies to both the positive and the negative sum game players. But it's direct at positive sum. You have to decide on and play your own game. And that's not to say that you're creating a game from scratch, far from it. Oh, Cornifer, I don't know if I can afford your map yet. Let's see.
Oh, なんちゃつだ。
Ah, hello there. Come down to explore these beautiful old ruins? Don't mind me. I've a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way again is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Absolutely. A map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you've not had the head for directions, I suggest purchasing a compass from my wife, Zelda. She's just now opening our new map shop in Dirtmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell some of my old maps from time to time. I pop back up to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always so excited to see me. Let's see. Harmful teleport, never thought about it before. Music is very reminiscent of Kingdom Hearts. Ooh, I never made that connection. I don't know. Yeah, very sad Caterpillar. He lost all of his children. Broke YouTube, OBS connection, better delete that previous comment. That's why nobody trusts me in board games. Slack, do you like to play Lawful Evil or Chaotic Evil when you're playing games? What comment needs deleted? Just got a nail jump. Oh, I could have nail jumped, you're right. I thought I had to have Mantis Claw, but yeah, you're right. Dramatic end word. She's the one that says something like Bampanada. Yep. She's got a booty that don't quit, though. If you've ever, what was it, Indie Mouse, I think, is the YouTuber. Alright. Now I'm caught up on comments. So, you have to decide and play your own game. And that's not to say that you're creating a game from scratch. Far from it. Your conceptualization, and I don't think that this is strictly limiting. I might have to pause on that and sort of focus up for this. It's not a hard fight, but it is a little bit of a fight. There we go. This game's a lot more fast twitch compared to Dark Souls. Okay. But yeah, your conceptualization of the possibility space of games is pretty severely restricted by your prior experiences. It is really, really hard to think of a genuinely new game. Okay. So generally speaking, you're either playing an existing game or you are taking elements from other existing games that you are familiar with or that you've seen before. And then you are amalgamating or taking them into something else that is your own sort of... I love that. I love that. I already got that part. Okay. You're turning it into an amalgamation that is maybe uniquely yours, but at the end of the day, it's going to be really difficult to actually come up with elements that are genuinely novel. It's going to be mostly taking things and making them your own. Try to get this last one. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely more forgiving than Dark Souls, for sure. Howdy, Neil. And it's also, when I say that I want you to play your own game, I'm not saying that you shouldn't or can't play the games that others present to you. Because like I said, I think that you're pretty constrained that you kind of have to in a lot of ways. The really key part of it is that it has to be your game. It has to be yours. You have to own it. And I'm also a little bit fuzzy on the word decide, by the way, because I think that, like, I don't know exactly where or how the decision is made or what it's constituted of, because I don't know, like, are you choosing just to be awake and then all of the formative experiences up until that point, or what determine you being positive or negative? Are you choosing between the positive and the negative? Are you choosing every moment of your life? Are you making one major choice and then the rest of your actions fall out from that? Or, like, what does choice or decision really mean? I'm not a Calvinist. I don't think that this life is a brain dance. But I don't know how and where you truly are choosing. But I think, and I'm pretty confident in this, I think that there is an important way in which you do choose. And I think that you might not know exactly when or where that choice is being made, but it's there. And if you... Oh, I can't get in there yet, that's right. You have to be approaching everything as though you were able to and doing an active choice. Because otherwise you're going to miss it. You're going to miss the point where it is actually your choice. Why did you respawn? There we go. And so here I am. I am someone who is trying to be selfless, which you shouldn't trust, because I already explained that part. Imploring you, little vessel, to raise your nail. Choose your game. Play it well. Your existence may very well depend on it. And let me find a bench, and then well, actually, I can probably just go ahead and open up Discord and... Get your babies out of here. Yeah, let me break this, and then I'll open up Discord, and whoever wants to hop in can hop in. Okay. Let's see here. Pull up Discord, go into the gaming couch. I don't think I updated the link, but I don't think anybody new is here tonight, so I don't have to worry about that just yet. Share screen. So that way whoever's watching doesn't have to watch with lag. There we go. Back to OBS. Back to game. Yeah. Alrighty. So I'm not quite sure how far I'm going to try and get with this tonight. I don't know, because I was going for about 3 hours with Dark Souls streams, but I'd probably... Yeah, I could probably go about that long for this, but we'll see. We'll see who wants to come on and chat and what we end up talking about. If anybody wants to address my yapping or if want to talk about something else. And I'm gonna kill a grub mother. Or gruz mother. And yeah. My brain is like, dash, Ryan, you can just dash. Oh, come on. Okay, we're gonna heal real quick. And that was a bad heal. There we go. And then we don't actually leave the arena yet because her body is about to explode. And then lots of little things are going to come out of it. It's kind of gross. There we go. And now the gate's open. Yeah. Timing is hard. And I believe... Oh, that's right, this guy's in here. Oh, Oro, you oaf! You wield your nail like a club! Ismir, how much deeper do we have to go? Oh, what? Oh, who are you? I see. This old village. What a strange dream. To have led me down here. If you hadn't found me, I don't think I would have ever woken. I'm Sly. Usually I live an uneventful life up in Dirtmouth. The air in these ruins doesn't agree with me, so I'd best be getting back. If you return above, come and see me. I'm probably the friendliest face left there, and I can thank you properly for your good deed. You're exploring, then? Very brave. Plenty of courageous wanderers have been lost to the hunger of these old caverns. You have your nail, though, and I can tell just by looking that you know how to wield it. He's a cool dude. We'll see him more later. And I'm trying to remember... Oh, no, that's not it. Left button? Left bumper, there we go. And I don't remember exactly where we are. Oh, we went... We haven't gotten to the False Knight yet. I think we go right? Yeah, we go right. And I should probably pay attention to the screen and kill things when they try and kill me. Seems like a good idea. Oh, that's right. I don't think I can get up there yet. No, I have to have Moth Wings or Mantis Claw or something else. But yeah, like I was saying, that was a... And I really butchered it the first time, because it was like, I have this desperate need to communicate, not with that attitude and gear, I had this desperate need to communicate to these young lieutenants, like, I got really messed up by having these naive beliefs about other people and how everything worked coming into the army. Did I go this way? I don't know if I went this way yet. Or this is maybe the way I came from? Or is this the... This is the elevator? Yeah, this is the elevator. So that's the elevator. I can't remember it well enough. I haven't played this in a while. But yeah, I wanted to communicate with them. It's like, hey, like, if you know nothing else, know that everyone else around you is playing games, and you need to have your own idea of what game it is that you are playing, and play that game even when other people are trying to drag you into theirs. Because that's the only way that you're going to actually maintain yourself. That is the only way that you are going to be able to not just be successful, but like, and survive is too strong of a word, but it's definitely something up to that level where it's like, hey, you should, if you don't know who you are and what you want, and this is of life in general, but especially when you are in a hostile environment that is the officer corps, like, if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know what you want, and you're not willing to go and get it, and not necessarily in a selfish way, but even in a selfless way, if you don't know what it is that you're after, you are going to get eaten alive. And I had to be very careful with how I was expressing that, because I don't want to cause problems, and make... I also don't want to just, like, hey, maybe my experience was not the rule. Maybe I was a very strong exception. I don't think I was, but, you know, I don't want to give them this impression that, oh, you're about to step into some shit. Stag? Give me a stag. Huh. There's a bell here. Maybe I should ring it. Oh! Hi there. Greetings, little one. It's been an age since I last heard the ringing of a station bell. It echoed down the stagways and called me to you. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years, and I've forgotten much, but the sound of the bell will always call me back. These stagways stretch the depths of Hallownest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform. I will take you where you need to go. So with him, we can go back up to Dartmouth. And then we can go say hi to our little flea friend, and we can go say hi to Iselda. And yes, like, the E4 Mafia gets it, but the issue was you get it because you get told about it, right? Oh, do I have to open this? That's what the issue is. And now the door was open. Like, you get to experience it at a level where it's not catastrophic if you don't know the game coming into it. The really big issue that I felt and saw for a couple other lieutenants as well was that if you're not aware of it going into it, you are going to get eaten alive.
Bapanada.
Bapanada. So this is Iselda. Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with, but what a surprise. He's headed down below. He'll pop back occasionally to deliver new maps for the store, but I do wish he'd spend a little more time up here. I've not much interest in retail myself. Now, let's see what's here for me to sell. A wayward compass, but I don't have enough geo for it. A quill. Ooh, that could be useful. Now I can sketch things out on my map. And then they also sell pins. Pins and markers. Catastrophe comes if you don't figure it out before you end up in NCO. Yep. And ideally, this is the really hard part, and I don't blame the NCOs that I was working with, because I don't think I was as receptive as I needed to be in order to really work it properly. The whole idea is you come in as a lieutenant, and then you are guided by your NCOs to come to understand that game. And I think now, okay, so we need to go right, and then down, and then left. Okay. That's just general directions, though. So ideally you have an NCO who guides you and teaches you and helps you to grow and develop into a good officer. But the reality that I saw was that there were so many officers that were not great that tended to be the pull more.
Nah, me no bis.
Hello there! How delightful to meet another traveler on these forgotten roads. You're a short one, but you've got a strong look about you. I'm Quirrell. I have something of an obsession with uncharted places. This ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of the most intriguing of them is standing right before us. A great stone egg, lying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom. And then this egg? Is it warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There are strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery, and who knows what other marvels lie even deeper below us. For so long I felt drawn here. So many tales of wonders and horrors. No longer could I resist. I just had to see for myself. And what a time I chose to arrive. This dead world is sprung to life. The creatures are all riled up and the earth rumbles. The air is thick. I wonder what could have brought it all about. Couldn't possibly be my timing coinciding with that. Definitely not. And I'm sorry, Grizz. We're not trying to make military inside jokes. It's more... because I definitely see that pattern being exaptable outside of the military. It's just much more concentrated or focused within the military. Because what I see happening a lot of times is people who go into corporate America, it's a much longer time before they can be naive for a lot longer before it catches up with them, before somebody takes advantage of them or what have you. But I don't know if it's the nature of the work that the military does or what exactly, but it definitely seems to bring things about a lot more sharply. I forget if this guy is actually... okay, that's not good. And he... Okay. Okay. We're gonna heal, and then we're gonna run out, because I don't know if I can handle him right now. Maybe I can. Ow. Ow! Maybe this is my first death. There we go. Just kidding, putting you guys in suspense for fun. Military layer adds on top of the general idea is the formal power structure. Yep. I will cheese that wall. Watch me. Cheesy. The cheesiest motherfucker alive. Call me Gouda. Let's see. Oh, I did not mean to fall down there yet. I think we're going down and then slightly left. Nope. Can't go down just yet. Gates are locked. Where to then? To the left? Ow. I saw the thing coming down to hit me on the head and it... Okay, that's just embarrassing. And of course the geofall on the spikes. Perfect. Oh, come on! I thought that he was either gonna fall on the spikes or... That's just upsetting. Okay. Well, this guy's a jumper. Yeah. There we go. Slowly reaccumulate my health. Timing, Ryan. Timing, timing. Alright. But yeah, I think that the principle, while it's in sharper relief within the military, is still broadly applicable. That you have to play your own game. Not that you have to play... Not that you have to play a game that you create from whole cloth, but that you have to be actively choosing to play the game that you are playing. Let's see here. Oh, that was not smart. Not pause. And back over there. So if I go down, and then right, and then up, maybe? Because Cornifer was here, and then it's down, and then right. And then we keep going right for a while. Now, bugger off. Okay. Maybe I can't hit you. There we go. Don't run someone else's playbook just because they told you to. Run it because you see the costs and outcomes and are willing to accept both. Yep. That is exactly correct. Example game. So the game that I played when I was a platoon trainer, as an example, was I want to do what to the best of my ability. I want to help the 50 or so young lieutenants who are in my care. I want to help them to grow and develop into officers as best I can with the limited influence that I have in the short time that I have. That's a game. And it's... I hope that I lived up to it. That's kind of where I'm at with that. I don't know if I did, right? I think that just based off of the engagement that I had with some of my students at the end of the... No, don't. You keep your babies to yourself. I know for some of them they definitely were not a fan, and that's okay. I think for some of them, they probably didn't see what I was trying to do, and didn't really... Maybe they got an appreciation for what I was trying to do later on down the line. And some of them, I think they knew and they appreciated, because a lot of them were prior service folks, so they kind of knew what was up, and they kind of knew what I could be doing and what I could be like, and they saw that I was trying not to be an absentee father, that I was trying to be there for them as best I could, and I wasn't always, especially they had to write 3 papers over the course of the course, and for the first 2, I really wanted to give meaningful feedback, because a lot of the other platoon trainers and instructors kind of just treated the assignment as a joke of just like, yeah, you have to write a paper, but I don't really care about it. Like, I'm not going to actually, like, basically, as long as you turn it in, you get full marks. I don't care. And I wanted, like, I don't think I, like, graded it, if I remember correctly, but I did, for the first 2, I read through every single one of them, and I tried to give good, meaningful feedback, because one of the things that I have seen so many communication issues of people just not knowing how to write, not knowing how to not speak in the sense of just like audibly speaking. I'm just wandering around, by the way. I'm trying to remember where to go, and I'm collecting geo, and if I can find my way back to the stag beetle or find my way back up, I'm gonna... Okay, I know roughly where I am. I don't know if I can go up, though. I'm gonna go back to the stag station. We're gonna get the compass charm, and then we're gonna not be wandering around aimlessly. Okay, I think it was up here. Maybe not. Ah. There we go. Also, whenever I can get the charm that summons the Geo to you, that will be quite nice. Okay, the stag's up this way. Because I want to say it was 220 Geo, so we're going to grab that, and then we're going to go back down. Normie game. If I go to college and get a degree, I'll get a good professional job and have better quality of life than my parents. Yup. That's a game. Does it still work? I'll let you be the judge. Scammer game, I can take risks with other people's money and pocket the winnings for myself. To the moon. I don't know about you. I don't know about you, Slack, but I'm pretty bearish on Hawk Tuah coin. I think that's the future. That's the future currency.
Papanada.
There we go. Let's go put that on. Okay. And now... Oh, look! I can see the map. Oh, bullish, you're right. I'm sorry. Me confusing my economics terms, and I'm ruining the joke. Turn up the difficulty. I'm trying to watch after. Once I start getting to the bosses, then you can watch me die. If I die to the normal enemies... Oh, well, there is that one spot in Green Path that I'm guessing Slasher probably knows exactly what I'm talking about. And maybe Slack too, actually. But yeah, no, I won't be... I should not die until I get to bosses. If I do, then that is just embarrassing. Does this... Okay, yep, we're going this way. If I die here, that means I got careless. There we go. I'm starting to nail those a little bit more consistently. We can go in the mines. Interesting. Oh, bury my mother pale and slight. Bury my father with his eyes shut tight. Bury my two sisters 2 by 2. And then when you're done, let's bury me too. Ah, do you know that one? It's one of my favorites. We can sing something else if you like. You start singing and I'll join in. I bet you have a beautiful singing voice. Ah. So what are you down here for? If you came to get wealthy, just look around you. These mines are still bursting with riches. There's plenty for everyone. Just grab a pick and join in. Haha. Sorry, little one, but I'm a fighter, not a miner. So we're gonna go and make our fortune elsewhere, so to speak. There we go. Is it this way? No, it's down then over. That's where I was messing up. Oh wait, no, because the gates are here, so I have to do something else first. So it's probably a lever to the... It's probably a lever to the left, not down again. Silly goose. Ah. Careless. I probably could just run through, but I'd rather not. Oh, do I have to go... Oh, I have to go over, down, right, up. That's right, okay. Well, I probably should be killing these guys consistently, because just the geo trickle is probably going to be better than trying to farm it when I need it all of a sudden. I heard a caterpillar? Question mark? There you are. Can I get to you yet? No, not yet. Okay. Soon, little one. Soon I will come and free you. Okay. Back in the elevator, or the platform room. Down we go. Okay, so this is where Cornifer was. So we have to go further down from here. Then we're going down. Okay, I want to see... Do I have the map for what goes this way? I don't think so. But we'll explore a little bit just in case I do. Actually, no, I'll poke my head in to get that part of the map, but I'm not gonna focus on that. I need to go kill the False Knight, since that's the next thing on our list. Can I get up there? Oh, it's the hot spring. How lovely. I'll just rest real quick. And I make notes on my map. Okay. Off we go. Yeah, kind of what Slack was getting at. Like, there's a bunch of good games, and there's a bunch of bad games, and you have to be aware that there are people who will play bad games, and you have to be kind of anticipating that the people that you're meeting might be somebody who is playing a bad game. And you have to be willing and able to discern between people who are playing good, selfless games and those who are trying to get theirs and get out, or actively hurting other people. Or not necessarily hurting, but dominating, controlling, and ultimately Oh, come on. Apparently the hitbox extends at the last second. That's lovely. And yeah, the effectiveness of various games changes over time. Yep. I'm just gonna take the damage. That's fine. Just want to get the last little bit of Geo. Okay, and this was how I got up to the stag. So we want to go over, I think? Did I just, like, barely miss where the false knight is before? Oh, stop! Stupid bug babies. But yeah, the bandit game of the Middle Ages, where you would be a highwayman, that worked for a while. I did, and you just... Oh my gosh, that's so frustrating. Where you could, like... And it still does, like, it still can in some instances, where you just target people who are not as familiar with the area, and take what they have and leave them with as little as you feel you could still sleep at night, kind of a thing. But that's not really as viable in today's day and age. There are still muggings, but it's a lot less prominent, I guess. Space quite right there. Alright. Here we go. Right? Is this the chamber? This is the chamber. I forget. Is there a hidden thing up here where I can, like, knock a thing onto his head? No. That's not this boss. Oh, there we go. Hey, buddy. Oh, that's right. He's a little slug boy. Oh, jeez. I thought I was closer to a wall than I was. Oh, okay. Maybe I need to heal. I should not have healed the last one. Okay. I get a little bit of heal for that. Any tantrums. Any swings. Oh, that's right. That's that attack. Any slams. I think that's the end of the fight. Nope, not quite. The tantrums. I should probably have waited for him to not be doing that. Uh-oh. Sorry, Grizz, no death. Very disappointing, I know. A city crest. Interesting. I wonder where I could use that. Oh! A chest full of Geo. It's like Christmas came early. I don't think I can go further up right now. Nope, not yet. And we are about to go and learn our first spell. I wonder what all these skulls are doing laying around. Huh. I'm sure it's fine. Hi, little witch. Let me update my map. I'll come say hello. Oh, who is that creeping out of the darkness? My, you're looking grim. A strange empty face and a wicked-looking weapon. Something important has drawn you into Hallinest's corpse, but I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help? Say no more, friend. I'm going to give you a gift, a nasty little spell of my own creation. It's just perfect for a little one like you. Oh ho ho! Oh. Vengeful Spirit. Tap B to unleash. Oh, my head. Oh, where am I? Oh, you've awoken at last. I apologize. Perhaps I should have warned you about the power of that spell. I was watching over you as you slept, but you seem to have slipped away. I seem to have slipped away myself. Oh. Now we're awake. I was wondering whether you could do me a small favor. Not as a repayment for my gift, of course, simply because we're now friends. You see, a horrid great beast has made its home in the heart of this temple. Such disrespect. I would be quite grateful if you were to venture deeper in and slay it for me. It's a hardy creature, but with your new power, you're more than a match for it. Good luck with this small favor, my friend. Oh. I probably should have guessed that something like this would happen, considering all the skulls. What is it? Are you wondering about this gate between us? Oh, it's a curious thing, but this door will not open until you have slain that creature lying in the heart of the temple. Don't worry about it. I'm sure the spirits of my ancestors will be watching over you. Yeah, I'm watching over me, but watching over me doing what? Exactly. Okay, well, whatever. You're clearly not going to let me go until I do this for you, so we'll just take care of it. Spells will deplete your soul. Not your actual soul, just your... It's called your soul, but it's like your soul meter. Alright. There we go. Da-da-da. I probably should have done that differently, but whatever. Spaced him out so I would allow him to... Oh, and that's... So a lot of people will jump over those things when they're first getting used to it, and then the spikes on the ceiling are so you whack your head on them if you try and jump over them again, and you're not paying attention. Okay. Probably could have done that same spacing out thing, but not super necessary just yet. Looks like this is just a soul replenishment. Maybe this is the right way, I don't know. Oh, come on. You should not have that kind of speed coming off of a bounce. Whee! Can I get out? No, I can't get out. I'm not gonna worry about you. Oh, that's what's over here. We got blue juice. Who wants some blue juice? And by blue juice, I mean bugs that have blue juice in them that give me extra health. And here is the problem child. So we're gonna hit him, but we can't. So if we get close, he just clams up. So we can't hit him like that. So we have to hit him, or hit the little ones that he throws, and then as we do that, then we can whack him out. Doesn't look like there's anything up there. A soul catcher. I want to say that one does Hadouken! Yeah. Oh, so it's done then. You've slain the beast. The poor thing must have been terrified of you. It used to be quite docile, but the rancid air in these caverns filled it with some ancient rage. Still, you did what you had to be done. You have my gratitude. Of course, we both know you wouldn't have made it through without that spell of mine. Oh. Technically, yes. That doesn't mean that I'm happy about it. And look, the gate between us is opened. Oh. Yeah, where's the other one of you? I'm sure you're eager to move on. Farewell and have faith. Whatever you are seeking, it will find you. Oh. If I could stab you, I would. Alright. And off we go. And we go this way, and I want to say we are able to use that city key and open up a gate. Or just a lever. Oh, what's this? Sorry I missed you. If you're feeling lost, why not pop up to our store in Dartmouth and purchase a map of this area? Available now for an excellent price. Thanks, Cornifer. Maybe later. Now we can go. It's not down, is it? It's to the... Oh, is it to the right? No, that was the path that we had to just go down. It's... Which way is it? I'm losing my way. I'm losing my health to environment, not even to enemies. Let's see here. And pick up all of our little Geo and be on our way. Oh, come... Snap. Come here so I can take care of you and not fall in the acid. That's great. God love Green Path. Oh, hey! A little caterpillar. Get out of that jar. Go back and find your way home. And I'm sure that nothing weird is going to happen to that caterpillar later. He's just going to go and be nice and happy with the rest of his family. The acid will achieve what the monsters can. It will dissolve my body. Dissolve my little bug body. And I think we... Oh, this is the way we can go now? I think maybe? Oh. Well, there's definitely Geo to be had. That's always appreciated. I'm not mining for crystals, but I can mine for Geo. Can I go back up that way? No. Okay. I think we go right and then left and then down. Because that's like the third time this stream I've done that exact same move in that exact same spot. Yeah. By the way, is anybody on and I just have Discord muted or something? No one's on. Okay. That's fine. I don't mind just playing and having you guys in hive mind. That's always a good time too. Alright. Let's see here. Continuing left and then we're going to come back to the... Or continuing right and then we're going to come back to the left. That was stupid. That was unnecessarily risky. tag you on the way down. Yeah, we'll try not to be too hubristic in this run. I will kill, or not kill signs, but I will, oh wait, I can't actually? That's upsetting. I guess I keep going right and then up? Because I don't think I can get there from the other way. I could go back up to Dirtmouth. Could go to the right. But that's the Crystal Cavern. That one's not really for later. Not really until later. Huh. Well, maybe I just go find a bench and I journal in wherever I have been so far. And we'll try and go from there. Yeah, let's go up to the Stagway, back up to the surface, and then we'll see where we go from there. Oh. Little bit longer on the jump. There we go. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be on the left side and then down, because I don't think... Okay, so it's probably going to be faster to just go up to Dirtmouth, fall down that shaft. Yeah, let's do that. Because that also gives me a chance to buy the pin markers for stagways and for benches, which technically I don't need to buy, but it's definitely helpful to just go ahead and have those on your map. And it is such a pain to have to wait for this elevator. Not for too much longer, hopefully.
Bapanada.
Bench pin, yes please. I don't really care about the cocoons. Stagway's higher priority. Although I think I could just buy all of them. I'll hold off. There's a bunch of other geo purchases that I'm going to need to make that are more important. Previous musical theme sounded like Paradise Circus by Massive Attack. I'm not familiar. I'll have to give them a listen later. Hello. I knew we'd meet again. How do you like my cozy little store? I've made myself pretty comfortable here, selling old trinkets to travelers like yourself. If you're planning a trip below, I have several items that may improve your chance of survival. Jill. Mask Shard, Vessel Fragment, Simple Key, Gathering Swarm. That is worth the purchase. Now I don't have to run around looking for Geo all the time. Hooray! I'll probably take off the Red Tearstone Ring. Or whatever it's called. Mask of the Fallen? Probably helps to press the right button. Fury of the Fallen. Also, just as a side note, I'm not going to do it, but you can actually overfill. So, like, Soul Catcher is supposed to take 2 notches, and I only have 1 notch left. So it rejects it. But if you keep doing it, it'll actually overcharm. And so you can have more charms than you're supposed to, but all the damage you take is doubled. So not really advisable unless there's a particular thing that you're wanting to do, or you're doing what's referred to as a glass soul run, which is that any single hit constitutes a death. And then you have the absolute crazy people, because there's us. So you have the Steel Soul, which is death is permadeath. You have Glass Soul, which is any hit counts as death, and then you have Glass Steel Soul, which is every death counts as permadeath, and we are not doing that. I'm never doing that. Stop it, Slack. I might be a masochist, but I'm not that much of a masochist. Absolutely not. Okay, so we got that going. And then, how do I... I'm trying to remember how to pull up the... It's right... There we go. So we're going down the map. We're going... Yeah, it doesn't make sense to go to the Stagway. Teardrop is a top-notch song. It would not be entertaining for me to try and do a Glass Steel Soul. It might be entertaining for me to do a Steel Soul if I made it through this entire thing without dying, or at least like only died a couple of times throughout the whole thing. But considering that I haven't played this since like 2019, 2020, I would much rather err on the side of caution and not lose hours and hours of progress just because of my own hubris. That seems like a poor gameplay and entertainment decision, so we'll avoid that. I'm not doing Glass Soul. I'm not doing Glass Soul. As funny as that would be for you, again, I think that the entertainment value associated with it, like, sure, it would be funny to watch Afriel die and have to, like, reset a couple of times, but it would get old very quickly. And we're going down, down, down. Oh, is there further down here? What am I missing? Am I not missing anything? Do I need to go? Okay, so it's not that way. So it is over by the Stagway. Okay. I think it's faster to just cross over this way. Although wait, no, I can also go... That's right, it's up and left. Oh, you silly goose. Can I get up, back up that way? Oh, I can. Okay. Good, 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 good. For a second there, I thought I couldn't. Okay, so we're going to go up to the base of the shaft, and then we're going to go... Don't take that out of context. And then we're going to go left. And I messed that up. It'd probably help if I just, you know, avoided the enemies instead of trying to fight everything that moves. It's just these guys kind of get in the way. I tried to pogo off of him and it did not quite work. Here we go. And that... I can totally make that jump. Can I make that jump? Maybe I can't make that jump. Just get a little more soul. Go up a little higher and then go over. Oh, is this the level? The Pilgrim's Way. Travelers of Hallownest descend through verdant wilds and fungal groves to the city at this kingdom's heart. There all wishes shall be granted, all truths revealed. This game has some fantastic writing, by the way. Oh, that's right. This is the same guy as what we had before, so I gotta bait him into throwing his little minions at me. Dodge the spit, and then, oh, he blocked it because I got too close as I was. That's upsetting. Come on. I need one or two more of those little guys. Come on. There we go. There we go. Oh, I was not expecting that. Probably should have. There we go. There we go. Probably could have healed, but... Hey, Ron! Back from worship, how's the dying going? I have not died yet. I have had a few environmental deaths. Yep, new game. We beat Dark Souls last time, so we're on to Hollow Knight. And I cannot see where I'm going. And so I fall on acid. And now I'm down to 1 health. I probably... Yeah, that was... Okay, well, hopefully I don't die. Or maybe hopefully I do die. Maybe that would be more entertaining. I don't know. I'm going to play it safe, though. Or try to play it safe. Also, Ron, we are at the viewer participation portion of the stream, so if you want to hop into Discord and come on and chat. Green path. Oh, I didn't quite get to them. There we go. These guys make big old poots. Big old orange poots. Do not have a map for this area. That's right, we gotta find Cornifer first. Oh, and he fell in the acid. Well, at least I'm not the only one who suffers from environmental damage. Oh, there's a bush monster. I kind of want the soul and healing because I can very easily take environmental damage here.
Houston, we have contact.
Howdy, Ron. How you doing?
Good evening, Seth. We're doing quite well.
How was worship service?
It was, oh my gosh, it was outstanding.
That's good.
It's a youth-led service, college students and mostly high school students.
Okay.
And it's called the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. So they're all like tennis players, football players, wrestlers, guys and girls. And they're the ones doing it, all of it. And there must have been well over 50 kids there tonight.
That's good.
And yeah, and they're excellent musicians too. So it was just so much fun. And then I come home and I see, oh, you're playing. I'm like, I might have a chance to see you die. Well, it makes me happy.
Well, I'm glad it at least makes somebody happy. You and Chris,
listen.
apparently.
Oh yeah, it brings nothing but joy. I mean, I want you to do your best, and then when you die, I'm there for you.
Okay. Thanks.
So that's exactly the response I was hoping for. It's sarcasm. It was only best. It's served best cold to friends. You know, you can't do it to a stranger. That would hurt them. But your friends, no. Cold sarcasm.
Yeah, those little mosquito buggers are a little bit more of a pain. So I'm not gonna die to them. Like I was explaining it to other folks earlier, but because Grizz was like, "When do you die? I want to see you die," and I don't. At this point in the game, I don't die unless I really mess something up. And this is a young or an older bug named Cornifer who is a little map maker. I would like to buy a map, sir.
Map.
Isn't this a contrast from the crossroads? Such a humid, lovely place. The roads twist and turn in the most wonderful ways. I've done my best to chart the area ahead, though I must admit some of the area's inhabitants proved quite a nuisance. Yes, please. Oh, by the way, I haven't introduced myself, have I? Yes, I should apologize for that. When you spend a lot of time by yourself, you just your own thoughts. You forget the niceties of conversation. My name is Cornifer. I've always loved exploring the world. Why, when I first hatched, I wandered off immediately, leaving my brothers and sisters and poor mother behind. That's why, as soon as I moved to Dirtmouth with my wife, a huge, unending kingdom to explore right on our doorstep, who could resist? Anyway, I'll let you return to your travels. With a little luck, we'll meet again. Be safe and farewell.
So,
I'm trying to do...
What is this?
Oh, go ahead.
What's this all about? Tell me, because I'm not a gamer. Though I'm enjoying you dying, and but seriously. So, how are you trying not to die, and why?
So, Hollow Knight is a game where you play as you don't really know your name at the beginning of it, and you don't really know what you are until much later on in the game. But the gist of it is you are a little bug, and you have this weapon called a nail. So if it's hard to see it but you can kind of see it over my shoulder on the screen.
You roboted.
Nope.
I'm sorry. It's
Nope, you're good.
just roboted it.
So if you look on the screen, you see the thing that's hanging out over my shoulder?
Give me a second here.
Uh-oh. Connection's faulty.
That's all right.
The assassins are succeeding.
They're union. They'll fail.
Just wait till they go on break, you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so here we are. Okay.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. All right. I see.
Testing.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Are you there?
Yep, I'm here. You there?
Okay. Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
I was. I can't look at the screen and talk with you because my dad is just super slow.
No, that's okay.
But you have a weapon of sorts.
Yes. It's a,
Okay.
because I am a bug, I do not
Yeah.
have a sword. I have a nail as my weapon.
Okay. All right.
And so the kind of like opening thing is that you are a small bug who has made his way to this town called Hallownest, and you are trying to explore and see what you can find, and see what the world reveals to you as you go.
Okay. All right. Not bad. So the quest is.
The quest is to explore,
know-
at least at the start.
Okay. Well, yeah, okay. But I mean, usually most games are like kill the dragon, get the golden egg, or.
Well, how much do you want me to spoil for you? Because that's the real question.
Everything.
Spoil
No,
everything?
because I'm not a gamer. Like, tell me, like, basically, I'm a blind guy enjoying you play video games as you die, or my enjoyment is.
This
It's
is
actually what it is for me. It's hearing you die. You die well.
hearing the...
You know.
Oh,
Yeah.
there goes Hornet.
The despair and you're
The
despondent.
despair.
It's like, oh,
The pit of despair.
not so much despair like the pit of despair. It's more like, oh, not again.
Not again. Also, howdy,
Yeah,
Foxman.
it's
Good to
more
see
like-
you.
President Foxman.
Mr. President Foxman.
Mr. President. Good evening, sir.
There we go. Now I have a
So,
chance to update my map.
all right. So, I don't want to analyze my joy too much. It's like analyzing art, but
Just
you
enjoy
die
it.
well. So
Just enjoy it.
I enjoy your dying.
Mhm.
So,
So,
but the end, yeah, just go ahead.
so I don't think I'm spoiling it for anybody in the audience, so I'll just go ahead and explain what
Okay.
the gist of it is.
All right.
So, you are one of many, many hollow vessels that were created as an experiment by the royalty of Hallownest. Or not Hallownest, Hallownest.
Huh.
And
You're a hollow vessel?
you are a hollow vessel. And the reason that you were
Okay.
created was because there was an infection that was spreading through Hallownest. And
Uh-huh.
in order to contain that infection, the way that they
Yeah.
figured out to do that was to create a hollow vessel that was capable of absorbing and containing that whatever that infection is.
Mm-hmm.
And the actual titular character, the Hollow Knight, was a previous iteration of that was able to contain that infection for quite a long time. But the reason why
Yeah.
all of the critters in here are acting up and their eyes are glowing orange is because that infection is coming back again. That the sealing that occurred so long ago is starting to fail. And so what your job is to do is to go in and unseal what was once sealed and then finish off that infection once and for all.
How would you finish it off?
So the infection is actually... I can't go in here yet without a lantern. The infection is actually another bug, and that bug is telepathic, and it's capable of.
Wait. The bad bug, or is it? Wait, I got a little confused. So you got the evil bad bug,
So
which is the infection.
the big bad evil guy is a bug is a moth bug called the Radiance, and the Radiance is using this infection to mind control all of the other bugs in Hollow Nest.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Yep. And so what you are trying, or what your job is, or what you were created for at least, was to come in and and I don't know if you were specifically created for this, but this is like the quote unquote good ending for the game, is you go and rather than merely, 'cause the bad ending is you just reabsorb the Radiance and you lock it away for however many more years. The good ending is that you actually go inside of the Hollow Knight and you kill the Radiance once and for all so that the bugs can be free.
How do you kill the Radiance? With a nail?
With your nail. You have to...
Okay.
Stupid plant. What you have to do... I'm going to try and trigger it and get some more soul. You have to use what's called the Dream Nail. So you gain a nail that's capable of interacting with the dead and capable of reading the thoughts of other bugs, called the Dream Nail. And what you do is you weaken the Hollow Knight, because the Hollow Knight is infected with the Radiance, and so you have to first... I can't kill you yet, can I? Or I might be able to, but I don't know if I need a dash to be able to do it easily. So you have to weaken the Hollow Knight to the point that you can use the Dream Nail onto him, and then you go in to his mind, and you fight the Radiance within his mind.
Oh. So you're doing a little Jedi Dune kind of war game thing there. Okay. With have you ever seen, what was it? There was a movie Scanners.
I need to watch
Scanners?
that. I've seen it referenced and heard it was good, but I have not ever actually watched it myself.
Really? You've never seen it?
No.
Oh, you're going to enjoy it so much. That's with, he looks like Scarlett Johansson when he was younger. What's his face? Walkens, Christopher Walkens. So, but that, all kidding aside, it's a great movie. You really are going to enjoy it. It's interesting, but that was a forerunner of the Neuralink kind of thing. So,
I mean, the main point that I know of Scanners is that there's something that causes people's heads to explode.
Yepers. And listen, this is old. This isn't some CGI junk. This is good old fashioned American
special effects.
Texas chains. Yeah, I mean good ones. Like
Indiana Jones, we're gonna make a wax face and melt it, kind of stuff.
Yeah, you know what? Better than that.
Better than that.
I think.
Okay, I got something to look forward to.
Because I don't want to give away too much, but I think it explodes. We're talking like Gallagher. Like, it's. I'm like, wow, you guys did pretty good.
Also, I appreciate you Slack in the comments making the Sword Art Online Abridged reference. Exploding your head, like in Scanners. Scanners? Has anybody seen Scanners? No? Let me pull this up.
Oh, you can like it. You really will. And it's a good, it's a good movie. It's got a, plot, character development. And it's plausible. That's the cool thing. It's not just, you have some soup. It's, when you watch the movie, you're like, okay, so far, you're not stretching my imagination beyond the limits of saying this could happen. And even the way they do the technology is not too bad either. So,
We were close to a first death there.
you almost died?
Almost.
All right.
was
Better luck
close.
next time.
Oh, my butthole clenched a little bit there. Okay.
Actually, let me turn my phone on because actually those graphics are pretty good. Like it's. Let me see this. See if I can pull this up.
One of the things, like this game, even if you're not a gamer, has such incredible sound design and art to it. Like it is a work of art independent of it being a game.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Okay. That's something. Part of the problem I had with maybe not this game, but the other one you played, is when I would close my eyes at night, I would see it clearly.
You let go of Zoe.
I didn't like.
Stupid bug.
What?
I just had to save, or I'm saving another bug. His name is Zote.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the condition I had or something.
No.
So you don't see the games when you close your eyes at night, or did you used to?
I definitely used to, especially for certain kinds of games, and not just when I close my eyes at night, but like it would affect. Oh, stop! Freaking ads! Oh my gosh! Am I gonna die? No, I'm not gonna die. We're not gonna die. We're not dying. It's not happening.
You might.
Can't kill me.
It can happen.
Nope. Okay, we're back to 3 health. Oh gosh. Come on, come at me. No, stop summoning ads. Oh my gosh. Up. There's the first death. Congratulations.
Oh,
Ah.
happy to be here to share it with you.
Well, hopefully that doesn't kill Zote. I think that he still lives, but we'll see. I think I got another chance.
Nice. Where were
Now-
we at? Seeing things, hallucinating,
So yeah,
or whatever.
it's more that like I get like there's a certain way of seeing the world that you start, like you see the game through a particular lens and then you start using that lens on the rest of the world around you, and usually it's pretty harmless, and maybe that's what people are concerned about with like, oh, you're gonna not be able to differentiate between a video game and real life. But it's like, just because you have a moment where you like look down the hallway of your school and you think of it like a level in Doom, that doesn't mean that you're gonna become a school shooter. It just means that you should probably not play Doom quite as much.
Well, here's the thing, because I can pop that bubble real easy. We used to watch real violence.
Yep.
Like the Three Stooges, Larry, Curly, and Moe, poking each other in the eye. I mean, like, dude, it was a lot of like, we didn't go around and do it. Like, we knew the difference. We just liked watching other people do it.
Yep.
Because we knew it was fake. So they need to just chill, because after, what was it, Grand Theft Auto, if people haven't been acting like idiots after that one, you're going to be okay.
Well, maybe they acted a little bit more like idiots, but it probably wasn't as catastrophic as people seem to want to make it out to be.
And I've never gotten I've never really listened to anything on that, so I don't. You can tell me. What do you think? You know, what do you think?
Oh my gosh. I don't think that the idea that video games cause violence has any merit whatsoever. Oh no, did I? Oh
Did you almost
no, maybe Zote did die. That's unfortunate. Well, too late to fix that now.
You know what I think? I think really it's not the video game, it's who you are already or what you're around. You know, like if you're in a good house and you have bat crap crazy games, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
If you're in a bad house,
Frack.
are you dying?
Yeah, I'm dying.
Alright.
And I'm dying not super far away from a bench, but pretty far away from a bench. So that's
What's
kind
a
of
bench?
annoying. Bench is like a bonfire in the last game I was playing, where it's like a save
Okay.
point that you can come back
Oh.
to heal, and then it's also where you
Oh.
kind of spawn back in if you do die.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's 2. That's right, Slack. That's 2.
We're here for you.
At least I haven't dropped a shade yet. So when you die in Hollow Knight, it leaves behind what's called a shade, which is like a
Okay.
ghostly black version of yourself. And so you have to, in order to recover your geo, in order to, because right now I can only heal twice with the amount of soul that I can have.
Mm-hmm.
Once I get my shade, then I can heal 3 times.
Huh.
Yep.
All right. Gotcha.
Once I've healed my soul vessel, so to speak.
Right. A shade is a that's like a mythological term, isn't it? For it's a wizard, maybe.
I mean, it's been used probably in a bunch of different ways. The way that I've
Yeah.
seen it is more of like any sort of like a shadowy supernatural creature.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. Okay, that's it. That sounds about right.
Mm.
Oh my gosh, you need to play a lot earlier in the day for us East Coasters. It's
It might be something I do. Today it wouldn't have worked because there were some recording stuff that we were doing. So,
mm.
where's the shade? It's down here.
Well, I go to sleep super early anyhow. Like tonight, I'm like partying like a rock star.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's fun. It's worth it.
It's fun to have
It'll
one day
work
of the
out.
week that you can stay up late and watch late shows, eat bonbons.
That's it. Dude, this is when I used to, Friday nights. It was Big Chuck and Houlihan and the Ghoul, and they would show like I don't know. You'd have Boris Karloff movies and Frankenstein and werewolves. You'd stay up too late. You'd have pizza. You get scared, then you go to bed.
Mhm.
But like you'd stay up till like midnight.
Mhm.
And I'm like, oh wow, that was big time. So, what time is it now? 10:30?
That's not that bad.
No, I mean, I get up pretty crazy early, and my body's used to it. So,
Mhm.
I'm like, I'll tell it to shut up and go back to sleep tomorrow morning. But which is a new skill I'm developing, which I never had in the past. So staying up late tonight is both partying like a rock star and incredibly entertaining. DNA watching you die.
Well, I'm glad that it's at least entertaining for you. That I can.
Oh, I think for many of us. Just it's the comments in the peanut gallery that
Come on.
makes it art.
Yeah, Peanut Gallery. I would love for her to participate more, but she's a little bit shy. So
Really?
yeah, she's fairly
Alright,
introverted.
well.
So she's kind of like me in that she's an introvert, but she can play an extrovert on TV. You know.
Right. Okay. Well, she does well, from what I've heard.
Mhm.
I've enjoyed the comments.
Yeah, she likes playing Baldur's Gate 3 anyway. So.
What
Although
is-
she did watch me play Hollow Knight the first time, so maybe she'd be more willing to chime in on this one than
Hmm.
Dark Souls.
All right, good.
Not really.
Well, tell her, please, that I really enjoy when she just ridicules you. Not like in a mean way, but when you're just, like dying or like you're going to lose. It's just
Mhm.
really
It's endearing.
heartwarming. Yeah, endearing. That's it.
Ron says that
It-
when you
it-
ridicule me, it's very heartwarming and endearing.
Oh my god, have you gone past that point?
Which point?
The one where you die over and over again?
I don't think so, not yet. Yeah, we'll get there eventually. No, Slack, I'm not dragging her along to the camping event. I do still need to get that reserved, though.
Are you going? Which one are you going to?
So we're gonna do our own Northwest one, and I need to put out the invite for anybody else in the Northwest region who wants to come too. But
So Washington State.
yeah, it's just gonna be
Area.
a smaller event, not like a huge Midwestuary thing.
By the way, you have the most neatly stacked pile of wood I've ever seen. That's almost illegal. Like, it's wrong, dude. It was like
Immaculate.
everything's the same. Yeah, dude, it's like not right. You're gonna. It was almost art or something. It was weird.
Well, I appreciate that. That was a good little weekend trip that I did with my friend. The way that Washington State does it is that as the logging companies go through, they leave a lot behind because it's just not useful for lumber. And so what they do is they open the state opens it up after the logging companies come through, and they say, hey, anybody who wants to come and like get the rest of it for firewood, you're welcome to come. And there's restrictions on like what you can harvest and how much, but it's really generous. Like as long as you're not out there every single weekend and taking like industrial quantities of stuff that nobody's gonna care or check.
Really? Okay. Wow, so you really could heat your home on firewood then, yeah?
If I wanted to, yeah. I think
Yeah.
I need to get a wood stove, and the main... Come on, I can make that jump. There we go. The main use that I'll probably have for it is on just colder days, kind of augmenting it because the heat pump struggles with trying to do it on colder days. And it takes a lot more energy doing it then, too, so...
Well, when you get, and I know you'll do this well, but make sure you do everything right. If it's going to be an indoor fireplace or, like a heating system, dude, have it insanely well done. Just because it's fire and just fire doesn't play.
No.
Is it going to be an external or an internal? Like in your house or outside?
Inside the house. What I'm planning on doing is getting a wood stove to go in my existing fireplace and then just run the duct up through the chimney.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay. No, that's okay. That's a lot better because it's fire.
Yep.
I have friends who heat with fire, with wood, and they've had it for a long time.
Yep.
And I just know the ins and outs that as long as everything's kosher, really well done, you'll be fine. Just, it's when it's not so kosher, it's not so kosher.
Yep. All right, I got some voice lines to read. Come no closer, ghost. I've seen you creeping through the undergrowth, stalking me. This old kingdom, a terrible thing awakens. I can smell it in the air. I know what you are. I know what you'd try to do. I can't allow it. Harama! Adidas! Ow. Oh, I didn't get the second pogo. And I didn't jump the second time. Oh, I should have taken that opportunity to heal. I'll get one off of that. She backs off, throws her needle. Come on, come at me. Ow. That was silly. Ow. And I should have pogoed. There we go. And now I can heal full. So you can't actually do that much more damage in the sort of pause phases. It's more just an opportunity for you to... why do I keep doing that? I keep her needle throws, I'm not getting right. There we go. Two
Oh my gosh,
heals.
we're losing now tonight.
Ugh. There we go. There's some good pogo. Ow.
Oh, perfect.
Come on. Come on. Pretty sure this is the last phase. I tried to pogo, but I didn't aim down. There we go. With 1 health left. Woo! And there's another broken vessel. So much cooler than the protagonist. Thanks, Slack. And now we have the Mothwing cloak. Now I can dash. Woo, whoop, woo, whoop. Ow! What the heck? Would it seek to break the seals? They cannot be undone. They must be undone. Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness. Allow us our peace. What the heck?
Well, sir, I do need to
Hop
sojourn off into the land of Nod.
Well, that kind of works out, because I think that this is probably a good stopping point.
Oh, alright.
Because, Hornet's not the first major boss, but she's one of the first, like, major bosses. The False Knight's technically the first one, but...
Alright.
Let me see if I can find a bench, and then we'll sign off. Where is the... Okay, I can just go right and then down. But yeah, I appreciate you coming on and keeping me company for a little bit.
Oh, it's fun. It is fun. This is my Saturday. It's like the Friday night monster movies. Staying up late with pizza. This is it.
Heck yeah. Alright.
It's fun.
Goodbye then.
All right.
Be safe, friends.
I will.
Don't you dare
Alright,
go hollow.
See you in a bit. Bye.